ChatGPT. Is it a great new tool for research and writing? Or is it simply wrong? Kind of like your drunken uncle at Thanksgiving. He always has something to say, he says it well, but it's frequently wrong. How wrong is ChatGPT? Well, I tried this prompt. Write a biography of T.L. Brink, professor of psychology at Crafton Hills College. This is what it replied. A lot of the information was very favorable hype and praise. I can't argue with that. But then it started to get into some information that was at best vague and at worst flat out wrong. It says I was born and raised in a small town in the Midwest. Well, San Jose, California has never been in the Midwest. Completing his undergraduate degree in psychology from a nearby state university. Notice it doesn't say which one. By the way, I got my undergraduate degree from a private liberal arts college, and it wasn't in psychology. He went on to earn his PhD in cognitive psychology from a prestigious university on the East Coast. University of Chicago is not on the East Coast and never has been. Brink began his teaching career as a professor of psychology at a liberal arts college in the Northeast. I have never taught at a liberal arts college in the Northeast. Notice it doesn't say which one. It calls me an active researcher conducting experiments on attention, memory, and decision-making processes in the human brain. I don't think I could claim to have done those things. Most of the research I've done on memory has been clinical studies, validation of different tests for assessing dementia in later life. In the early 2000s, Brink moved to California to join the faculty at Crafton Hills College, where he has been a beloved member of the psychology department ever since. Well, I hope I'm beloved, but I didn't move to Crafton in the 2000s. It has the dates wrong. Over the years, he has taught a wide range of courses from introductory psychology to advanced seminars on cognitive neuroscience. I've never taught a course on cognitive neuroscience anywhere. Brink is an avid hiker and cyclist, and he enjoys spending time outdoors with his family. No. He also volunteers with a local organization that provides mental health services to underserved communities. That's kind of vague. Yeah, you could say that it fits some of the things I've done. Well, I tried a different prompt. Write a biography of T.L. Brink, author of the book Narratives, Psychology for the 21st Century. And here's what it says about that. Once again, a lot of vague fluff praise. T.L. Brink is an accomplished psychologist, author, known for his groundbreaking work in the field of narrative psychology. Born and raised in the Midwest, well, it's wrong again on that. Brink developed a love for storytelling at an early age, which would later inform his research and writing. After completing his undergraduate degree in psychology from a state university, well, they still have that part wrong. Brink went on to earn his PhD in cognitive psychology from a prestigious university on the East Coast. They still have that part wrong. In 2012, Brink published Narratives, Psychology for the 21st Century. Well, they're about 10 years off. That book was published in 2022, which quickly became a bestseller and a seminal work in the field of narrative psychology. Well, not yet, but I hope so. Since publication of Narratives, Brink has given lectures and workshops at universities and conferences around the world. Yes, I have given lectures and workshops at universities and conferences around the world, but not about narratives, more about the assessment and treatment of mental disorders in later life. His book, Narratives, is a must-read for anyone interested in psychology, storytelling, and the human experience. Well, I'll tell the publisher to put that on the jacket of the book. That sounds really, really great. What exactly did ChatGPT leave out about my life? Well, perhaps the most important part is my work in the field of late life mental health. That's what 7 books are about. And my previous work in Silicon Valley doing executive recruiting, and my book that was published about 10 years ago about consumer behavior. That book has gotten me a lot more in terms of royalties and widespread dissemination than the more recent book on narratives. So my conclusion about ChatGPT is what it says is at best overhyped. There's a lot of vague and false claims, and it missed a lot of key details. I don't trust ChatGPT to write about me, and if you're taking my classes, don't trust ChatGPT to give you the right answers for the assignments in my class.